Alright everyone, Simon here. The Rastakhan expansion is out. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna open
There's some serious competition in here tonight.
packs, maybe adjust my decks. I don't really have any ideas for new decks. I guess we see what legendary we open. 6 free packs. My lower, I get the Spirit of the Fray a minute. They only give you a couple of rares. This is the Shaman one. Stealth for 1 turn. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a spell from your deck that costs 1 more. That's so hard to use. Oh, and also get the Frog. Return all spells you played last turn to your hand. I guess we're gonna build a Shaman spell Shaman deck. I don't know how this works though, or how to build it. We're gonna do our games as well. Priest, Warlock, Warrior, Paladin. Alright, let's go straight in and buy packs and open packs. Shop. We have enough gold for 39 packs. 39. Alright, let's start opening. Fireworks. Alright, well this is a pretty ordinary one. Pyromaniacs, I'm looking for, so Baited Arrow I think is actually quite good. 5 mana 5/5 is decent, plus you do 3 damage, or 2 damage, is pretty good. This is junk, I think. When your hero power kills a minion, draws a card. This is potentially good. Battlecry, if you have a weapon that's equipped, discover a spell. I don't know. It's just not a beast. I don't know why you would do that. Let's try to draw 2 cards. This might be okay in a priest, like in a fire priest or something, or like a buff paladin. I mean, 4 mana, 4 health, 0 attack is pretty bad, but it's one of these things where you play it and the enemy just leaves it alone. so because the enemy is likely to leave it alone, you can probably manage to buff this thing a few turns later. So this might, this is kind of like this sneaky thing, I think, that might work sometimes. Alright, what do we have? Scorch, deal 4 damage to a minion, cost 1 if you have played Elemental last turn. How often do we play Elementals in Mage? Sometimes we do. Flash of Light, 2 mana draw a card is pretty good. Apparently, if you, especially if you can get some healing synergy. Taunt costs 1 less for each enemy minion. 7 mana 2/7 is pretty bad. But let's say on some sort of disaster aggro game, by turn 3 your opponent has like 5 minions. Then you can play this for 2 mana. So maybe it's okay. But if you're not playing against aggro, this is disastrous. It seems unlikely. Overkill, draw 2 cards is probably good. This is probably just good. Especially good in Pirate Rogue, if we get Pirate Rogue, because it's got Pirate and you draw cards. Wardbringer, if you play 2 spells this turn, deal 2 damage. This also seems unlikely. Shaman, the thing with Shaman is that a lot of the spells have overload, so it's hard to stack a lot of spells safely as Shaman. A turtle, damage yourself for 5, it seems way too expensive in terms of health. We've seen that one. Summon a 3 agent with taunt for your opponent. Serenite Taskmaster, give your opponent, on death rattle, give your opponent a 0/3 with taunt. This might be fine on turn 1. I think this is actually good on turn 1. I mean, 0/3 is not that much of a problem, is it? Rush Overkill, summon 2/1/1 bats. So it's 5 mana 5/6. 5 mana 5/6 if you do 2 damage on turn 5. But if it sticks around, so it's another anti-aggro card, I guess, but it's 5 mana, jeez. It's 5 mana. If it sticks around and you keep overkilling things, you can summon another set of bats every time you do. So ideally, you have 5 mana 5/4 on the turn you play it, and then the turn after you get another 2/2. 5 mana 7/8 eventually across 5 bodies, and then a lot of them at once. The thing with the 1/1 bats is that they make it easier for you to overkill next turn, right? Because if the opponent has like a 3 health minion or something, if you get a bat this turn, you can use the bat to hit the guy next turn, and then you can hit it and overkill it. So the bats actually help you overkill more stuff. That helps a little bit. Spell damage, more damage, that sounds disastrous. Disastrous and not useful. Overlord's Whip. After you play a minion, deal 1 damage to it. I kinda wanna make this warrior. Return a friendly minion to your hand and give it +2/+2. Oh, this is good for Elemental Shaman. Elemental Shaman has Battlecry synergies. I want to make Gurabashi Chicken work. I really do. Overkill, gain 5 attack. I so want to make this work, but it's never gonna work. But I want to make it work. 5 mana 1/1 Battlecry, summon a 5/5 hotshot. So it's a 5 mana 6/6. Ruins evolve, but otherwise it's a decent card, I guess. And if you have Battlecry synergy, like if you're playing Rogue, for example, that could be amazing. Moshog Enforcer, Taunt Divine Shield, 8 mana 2/14. Taunt Divine Shield. Do we just stick this in Priest? No, it's too slow. Even for Inner Fire Priest, this is too slow, because it's 8 mana. Lifesteal Battlecry, deal 1 damage, so it's like 2 mana 2/1, heal for 3. Also deal 1 damage. GD Ankle Biker, I think it's actually pretty good. Battlecry, if you're holding a dragon, discover a spell. This sounds great. All classes. Although I don't really have enough dragons. That's a dragon. Battlecry, deal 1 damage to all other minions. Oh man. 5 mana 3/6 though, so it's pretty weak itself. Because what's the warrior thing? 3 mana 3/3, deal 1 damage. So this is like less good in terms of just value. But it is still 1 damage to all minions. Regenerate, restore 3 health is great. I mean, imagine you can put this in with Arcanine Soul Priest and just 0 mana deal 3 damage, that's also good. Also healing synergy. Battlecry, if you have a weapon equipped, discover. No, we don't want this. Bloodclaw, deal 5 damage to here. I don't even know how we use that. Savage Striker depends on the synergy cards. Another box, Spring Paw, Rush, Battlecry, add 2 1/1 links with Rush to your hand. Eventually it's 3 mana 3/3 with Rush. Okay, Spirit of the Raptor, good. We need these spirits. Stealth for 1 turn. After your hero attacks and kills a minion, draw a card. Oh, that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. Well, it might happen once or twice. Maybe, possibly. Battlecry, your next hero power this turn deals 2 more damage. That sounds awesome. That sounds mean. Rebel Bouncer, 7 mana 2 attack taunt. These cards seem unlikely to work. Alright, we're gonna get a legendary next pack, I think. Unless I counted wrong. Bloodsail Howler, Pirate Rush, Battlecry, gain +1/+1 for each other pirate you control. Potentially good. Potentially. It's also Battlecry. If we get the spirit, then it doubles, which could be amazing. I feel like Rogue can be amazing if I can get enough of the combos. Give all minions in your hand +1/+1. 4 mana 2/3. So 4 mana 4/5 is the Yeti. So you need to buff at least 2 guys for this to be even remotely plausible. And then the +2/+2 is later. It's like you don't get on the board right away. That's pretty hard. This one's pretty hard. Grifter. Battlecry, discover 2 cards, give 1 to your opponent at random. Is it possible to give our opponent a bad card, but you have to choose? You have to pick 2, give 1 to your opponent at random. So if you pick 2 really good cards, you might screw yourself. If you pick really bad cards, you might screw yourself as well. I like the idea of it. I can't believe this is my first legendary though. It's shenanigans. Scarab Egg, Death Rattle summons 3/1/1 Scarab. So it's 2 mana 3/5. That's pretty good. 2 mana 3/5. It has to die first though. I assume the scarabs are beasts, but the egg itself is not. 3 mana 2/2, add 2 bananas. If we have some sort of spell synergy, this would be amazing. Banana Buffoon. If we're playing like a Miracle Rogue or some sort of auctioneer deck. Devastate, deal 4 damage to a damaged minion for 1 mana. That's a lot of damage for 1 mana. I can't believe I got Grifter. What a scam. Alright, finally an epic. Transform your Treants into 5/5 Ancients. I think this is better than some people think. Look, because it's a 5 and a 4/4. If you even have 1 Treant, that's +3/+3 to the Treant. So it's a 5 mana 7/7, even if you transform only 1 Treant. If you have 2 Treants, you get +6, it's a 5 mana 10/10 if you have 2 Treants. I think Tree Speaker is actually quite powerful, provided you can stick 2 Treants on the board or something. This is a pretty big power spike on turn 5, which you drew it, so it's probably not turn 5, it's like turn 4 or something because you've accelerated your mana. I think this is better than some people think. We get a second one of these, that's good. Might make it like a pirate rogue. No, not enough pirate synergy yet. Let me just write this down. So we have, at the very least, we have to revisit Shaman. Because we got the lower for free. Raiding Party. Okay, well that's an important piece to Pirate Rogue. 2 random dragons to your hand. Apparently this one's really good because the dragon's just good. Too many Spring Paws. Reign of Toad. Summon. It's 6 mana. 6 mana 6/12. Overload 3. 9 mana 6/12. Grim Rally, destroy a friendly minion, give your minions +1/+1. This could be amazing, provided you have enough tokens on the board. Pounce, give your hero +2 attack this turn. Don't really have enough good druid cards to build a good thing, I don't think. Spirit of the Bat. Okay, this is the third one of those. Spirit of the Bat. After a friendly minion dies, give a minion in your hand +1/+1. That might work. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know if I want to put it into my current deck. Take it, Scalper, Overkill, draw 2 cards. We already said that's probably quite good if you need card draw. 7/7/7, 7 cost 7/7, Overkill, summon a 5/5 Ironhide Runt. So if you can get one of these, it's already good. I mean, 7 mana 7/7 is already decent. It's also a beast. If you have some way to cheat out the beast with a recruit or something. If you control a beast, gain 1 durability. This is pretty good. I mean, beasts and hunters are pretty likely. The question is, do we replace any of our existing weapons with it? There's the candle shot. I'm just thinking about the spell hunter deck. Not sure if we do that. Oh, actually, thinking about the overload mechanic, the lower for Shaman puts spells back in your hand that you played last turn. But if last turn you overload the heck out of yourself, then you won't have enough mana to play the lower. So you can't overload yourself too much if you want to play the lower after. I don't know. Alright, Hunter Spirit. Whenever you summon a beast, give it +1/+1. This seems pretty good. I mean, like this plus Unleash the Hounds or something is good times. The spirit are minions though, so you can't use it in Spell Hunter. By contract, we have to do this. We have to do this. I only have one of these though. That's so stupid. Alright. Void. Lower Shaman. Shaman lower. Let me write this down. Void. Contract. Warlock. Maybe I need to craft a second Nosferatu. Second Nosferatu, and then like maybe craft a second Void Contract. Regenerating Thug. At the start of your turn, restore 2 health to this minion. That sounds good. 4 mana 3/5. I mean, it sounds good in the arena. I don't know if it's any good in constructed. Taunt Battlecry, discard your lowest cost card. 3 mana 2/6, discard your lowest cost card. We might be able to. It's not a demon though, so it's not that good. They brought back the discard synergies in this expansion, but I didn't have the previous discard synergies. Whenever you cast a spell, summon a 1/1 zombie with taunt. That sounds great. That actually sounds pretty good. Battlecry silence an enemy minion with taunt. Sounds kind of okay. Death Rattle summon a 3/2 Rumble Tusk Berserker. Rumble Tusk Shaker. Okay. Oh, Rumble Tusk Breaker, my bad. Shaker and a Breaker. So it's a 4 mana 6/4. Although half the guy is behind the Death Rattle. That seems decent too. Serenite Taskmaster. If you're holding a dragon, gain 5 armor. That's decent. 7 mana 5/7 rush taunt sounds great. Although it's expensive. At 7 mana, it's pretty expensive. Maybe it's not great actually. Just thinking, what beast deck would we possibly build? Dosing Marksman has 4 attack while damaged. 204. If you have a reliable way of damaging it, that sounds pretty good. I mean, if you have this and you play this, it's a 2 mana, 4/3. That's pretty good value. Oh, wait a minute, this is only 1 mana, so if you have both spirits down and you kill something with your hero, you draw 2 cards at a time. Druid, maybe like a aggro druid. I can't believe I said those words out loud. But imagine aggro druid where you draw a lot of cards and play a lot of dudes and hit a lot of things with your hero power. That might work. Might actually work. A second Spirit of the Lynx. We might have to make something other than the Spell Hunter now that we have the second spirit. Good old fashioned Beast Hunter. Spirit of the Dead. After a friendly minion dies, shuffle 1 cost copy of it into your deck. Well, this is pretty good for Death Rattles, right? Or maybe even Battle Cries. Egg Priest? I'm just trying to think, like, what? How do you use this? There's probably ways to cheat things out. Alright, another epic. Soul Warden, add 3 random cards you discarded this game to your hand. So finally a beneficial discard synergy thing. Not sure if it's good enough. Destroy an undamaged minion, that sounds amazing. A second pounce. Revenge of the Wild. Summon your beast that died this turn. This sounds great. Hey Q. Summon your beast that died this turn. Taunt. 2 mana 1/4 taunt. Battlecry if your opponent has 2 or more minions, gain 1 attack. That might work. Q says, how many packs did you get? I bought 39 and then we got another 6 for free, didn't we? Not too many. I've only had... I haven't found that many great cards yet. And it's also difficult to build these decks because so many of these things are combo based. Seance, choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. That sounds good. Grim Rarely, destroy a friendly minion, give your minions +1/+1, deal 2 damage, overkill, summon a basic totem. Yeah, if you kill a 1 mana thing, a 1 health thing, you get a basic totem. Q says, I haven't bought any yet, or got the free ones. Have you got anything good yet? Have I got anything good? Nothing that really excites me. Oh, I got 1 Void Contract. So we can make a Warlock that destroys other people's cards. For the fun of it. I got the Shaman Lower. So for free you get a set of spirits and the lower for 1 of the classes. I got the Shaman one. So I'll probably have to build the Shaman, build a Shaman deck. Serpent Ward, at the end of your turn, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Oh, this is good. Is there any way we can give this thing permanent stealth? Permanent stealth and permanent immunity. Or if you just keep resurrecting it. What if we can... Is there any way to fill your board with Serpent Wards? Ah, I want to do this. I want to make Serpent Ward work. Oh, Echo! No, we can... What's her name? The one that gives all your cards Echo, or your minions Echo. And then you can play like 5 of these in 1 turn. And then you do 10 damage to the enemy hero. How else can we make Serpent Ward work? Oh, in Rogue, if we can like go infinite, infinite serpent wards. I can't believe I want to do this. But it's so funny. Like in Paladin... No, there's no way to duplicate minions in Paladin. So it'll be pretty slow. Anyway, Blood Troll Sapper. After a friendly minion dies, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. This sounds great too. This also sounds good. Overdraw 2 cards. We've seen too many of those. If you play 2 spells, this turn deal 2 damage. This seems kinda unlikely. Summon... Wait. Arena Patron. 5 mana 3/3. Overkill, summon another Arena Patron. The thing about this is, even if it dies, it still summons another guy. Arena... Is there any way to make Arena Patron work? Helpless Hatchling. That's going to reduce the cost of a beast in your hand by 1. That's not very good. Crowd Roaster. Battlecry. If you're holding a dragon, deal 7 damage to an enemy minion. 7 mana 7/4. That's not a lot of health. I guess it might be good in a dragon deck. A timeout. Holding a dragon, discover a spell. There's a bunch of dragon synergies, although I'm not sure if there is enough. This is the third one. 12 mana 7/8 taunt. Costs 1 less for each spell you've cast this game. Spell Priest. How many spells can you cast in a game? How many spells do you usually cast in a game? I guess is the question. And is 7/8 any good? Not sure that it is. It's kind of like a giant, right? Except it's got 7 attack instead of 8. If you played an elemental last turn, I don't think the elemental mage works. Might be wrong though. A second seance. Choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. So now we have the option of having 3, potentially 4 copies of a minion on the board at once. The obvious one we want to do is the guy that reduces your spells cost by 1. You can also put copies into your deck with the Spirit of the Dead. Seance, copy of a minion, add a copy to your hand. So this means that, unlike copying things on the board, you don't keep the buffs on it. I think Priest might be strong again. I'm just thinking there must be a combo in here somewhere. Some insane combo. Destroy a minion, cost 1 less for each minion you control. That seems unlikely. Spirit of the Rhino. Stealth for 1 turn. Your rush minions are immune the turn they are summoned. Well, the Russian warrior might get a lot of use out of this. Discover a weapon from another class. That sounds pretty good, actually. Too many seances. None of those are interesting. Mass Hysteria is great. It's a great board clear. We have to put that into a priest. Spirit of Tiger. After you cast a spell, summon a tiger with stats equal to its cost. I mean, look. You put down Spirit of the Tiger, the turn after you dino-size the spirit, so now you have a 10/10 Spirit of a Tiger plus an 8/8 minion on the board. That sounds good. I think this is good. I think Spirit of the Tiger is actually good. Especially since Paladin has a lot of minion buffers, right? You can make the minion bigger so that the spirit actually survives for more turns. Unlike a lot of the other classes where you can't really guarantee that your guy survives. Cannon Barrage. I just want to make this work. I don't think I can, but I want to make this work. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Repeat this for each of your pirates. It's potentially 21 damage. 6 mana, 21 damage is pretty good. Taunt, discard your lowest cost cards. I'm not sure about that. It'd be great if I can get at least one more legendary. Oh, finally! A Spirit of the Shark! Your battle cries and combos trigger twice. That's pretty good. Alright, another epic. Battle cry, if you control a secret, play a secret from your deck. Battle cry, if you control a spirit, play a secret from your deck. Sounds potentially powerful. Like in a secret mage, but you can't control what secret comes out. Heavy metal. Summon a random minion with cost equal to your armor up to 10. 6 mana to summon a random guy. So you need to have more armor than 6 for this to be better than... But even then it's a random minion, which is pretty unlikely to be good. I think heavy metal is... Well, I guess I understand why they have to cost it at 6. Because if they make it too cheap, then you can summon a 10 mana guy on like turn 2. You can just armor, random 10 mana minion. But 6 mana is really expensive for a random 10 mana guy. Alright, 8 more packs. Mass Hysteria, good. I'm glad we got a second one of these. Shuffle this into your deck. It keeps any enchantments. Immortal Prelate. Is it possible to give this spell immune? Oh, actually, that doesn't work because if you make a spell immune, then you can't buff it. I was gonna say, like, make it so that it can't be silenced. But there's no way to make it so that it can't be silenced, so... But it does eat a silence. I guess the question is how many silences are there in the meta. Alright, good. Hex Lord Malacras. Battle cry, add a copy of your opening hand to your hand except this card. 8 mana 5/5. What possible opening hand would be worth like 3/3 in stats? It has to be something that really benefits your combo. Whenever hero power kills a minion, draw a card. I don't know how to use that. I mean, you get to mulligan your starting hand, but maybe we just treat it as card draw. Maybe we just treat it as 8 mana 5/5, draw 3 cards. 8 mana 5/5, draw 3 cards. So it's like 4 mana, draw 3. Well, if you consider it as 4 mana, draw 3 cards, it's not bad. Right? No, it's actually kind of good. 4 mana, draw 3 cards. Maybe it's fine. Not draw 3 cards. 4 mana, create 3 cards that you put into your deck, which means you chose it to be good in your deck. Maybe that's good. It is good. Alright, that's fine. Hex Lord is fine. More Seance, more Pyromaniac. Getting a lot of copies now. Stealth overkill gain 3 armor. This is good. This is good because it's stealth, so you can't kill it before it can do something. Overkill, draw 2 cards. The problem with this one, I mean, draw 2 cards is great, but the chance that it survives until you can hit something with it is pretty low. It's only got 3 health. But if it doesn't survive, then you might consider it a 4 mana 5/3 taunt because the opponent has to put something into it to kill it. Maybe it was worthwhile. We have too many of these things. Devastate, Atomic Smash, we've seen these before. Serrated Tooth we haven't. Give your minions rush. Oh. Give your minions rush. This could be amazing. And we've seen all that before, but actually not this one. Mark of the Lower. Choose one 4 mana, give a minion +2/+4 and taunt, or summon 2 3/2 raptors. Summon like 6/4. Doesn't seem that great, does it? Alright, well there's all our packs. I don't actually know what I want to do with this. I mean, I have one Void Contract. Do I craft another one and then like craft a Gnome Feratu and then make a shenanigans deck where you destroy your opponent's cards? Anyway, Paladin Warrior, Priest Warlock, 2 games with Priest. Let's go ahead and play Whizbang for a little while. Do our daily quests while we consider how these things work. So, because I don't have enough new cards, and I don't know what decks I want to build yet, let us observe the recipe decks that Blizzard gave us and see how they go. Q says, does Whizbang pick from the new set? Yes, it does. Whizbang will pick the current recipes.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
So there you go. These are the new cards.
With honor.
Equality. I want a card draw. I don't know if I need equality.
You win this.
Oh, hey, I'm good at this game. Look how good I am, Q. Got him. Well, it's up to you, Q. I mean, it's not like your gold does anything if you just hold on to it. I mean, you can just keep holding gold until you have enough to actually buy the entire expansion at some point.
Gul'dan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Your soul shall be
Spirit of the
mine.
Bat. When after a friendly minion dies, give a minion in your hand +1/+1. It seems bad. Let me just try this. It seems bad to hold that in the starting hand though. What I want is a small minion. God. A small minion I can play quickly. This is not a demon.
Hello.
Hello indeed.
I greet you.
Since I have another one, I'm just gonna play it. See if it like baits out an attack from the mage. Q says, I was thinking of never using gold except for first day expansion, using it all for packs, then holding until next expansion. I think I should get most cards each time if I do dailies. Yes. Hold on, let me play this. I guess in the long run, it doesn't really matter which way you do it. Either you spend all your gold all the time, or you hoard it and spend it all at once. I mean, in the end, the number of the amount of gold you get is going to be the same, right? But I think I agree, Q, that it's most effective to get as many packs as you can at launch of a new expansion. Flame Imp. This is interesting. 2-4. I think I'm actually gonna do that. And then don't attack. Q says, yeah, but you can't build decks if you only buy one at a time. That's true, Q. Yeah, you're right. I'm just hoping the mage doesn't have a board clear. Q says, plus you can use stats from all those packs to make the cards you don't get. Yes. Yes. If she sweeps this now, do I get the buffs? Or do I not get the buffs? Oh, she's not gonna sweep. Time to punch her in the face. I should, like, do that first. I think she has a board clear. I don't know if I should play into it. I'm gonna play into it. The thing that overkill draw cards. Although if she does it now, she's gonna draw way too many cards. Alright. That's Blizzard, alright. What I want to know is if I draw... Oh, I don't get those buffs. I don't get those buffs. Okay then. Let's go ahead and do that. And do that. So you don't get the buffs if you get board swept from that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I can use that. I don't know if I want to. No, I think I can do that because I can play this, and play this next turn. What do I discard? Let me see what I draw here. Oh, okay. 1, 6, 7, 8. It's not the most efficient thing in the world, is it? So I play that one. It doesn't really matter which one I play out of this, because I'm gonna chuck both of them. This discard thing is not working out. I'm not sure what the combo's meant to be here. Alright, I'm just gonna pray for no polymorph. That's okay. Draw a card. Ooh. I'm gonna play this. If I can get buffs on this, that'll be great. This is when a friendly minion dies. I'm assuming there's also gonna be a Death Knight in here somewhere. Somewhere in my deck. Wait, does that actually kill my... 4. 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't kill everything there. Let me see what I find in here. Oh. Well, that's a shame because I have to discard them. That's a real shame, actually. it's disappointing. Well, this is the life we live. This at the end of my turn.
Your soul is mine.
4, 5, 6. I'm not sure about this deck. This deck seems less than good. Is she playing big mage? Oh, that's a big mage. Alright. Yeah, this warlock seems less than good. Maybe it's meant to be a big combo in here and I'm just drawing everything in the wrong sequence. I mean, I needed that on turn 1. Okay, alright, well, there you go. Maybe I should have mulliganed for the 1/3s for turn 1. Maybe if I get my Death Knight, everything's gonna be fine.
What to do? What to do?
Pinch of death cup, heel of shoe.
Okay, our friend is playing the recipe Big Mage.
I will show you fear.
I think she's also whiz-bang. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not correct. Oh boy. This is a demon buff deck. It's about as bad as my demon lock deck. It relies on buffing small demons,
Reality.
and it's just way too slow. I'm pretty close to... No, not that one. You want to hit me in the face. No. That's the wrong play. Why would you do that? What if I get my Death Knight now? Okay, that's not my Death Knight, but what if I did? So I'm not gonna draw this turn, because I'm too close to death. I don't think I'll draw anything that saves me, because what saves me? Void Lord, Death Knight, but they are all like 9 mana and 10 mana cards. So I'm gonna not draw. If I draw my Death Knight next turn, that might save me. And I don't draw my Death Knight. Alright, let's see what the next card is. That's not... This combo did not come together. That combo did not assemble. Wow. Whatever the combo was meant to be, I did not find it. I mean, I get it, you're supposed to have the bats and you're supposed to buff it.
Versus Thrall.
Buff it throughout the game.
Doomhammer. Your
Okay, there's the
soul
Death
shall
Knight. Look,
be
we found him. We
mine.
found the Death Knight. He's in the next game. I guess I hold on to that, right? Let me just hold on. I don't know if I hold on to that one. This is what we needed, believe it or not. It's good to know that Soul Reaver is in the game though. Oh, Blood Reaver, I mean. Blood Reaver Gul'dan is actually in here. I hand buff. I don't buff. And then just start drawing. Oh, that's also drawing. But this is more drawing. Okay, yeah. I don't have any demons. I don't want to play this next turn. Sure. You may also draw. You have my permission to draw. That's one demon. Oh, never mind. You don't get to draw anymore. If I play this next turn, it buffs 2 guys. It's a 4 mana 4/5, which is pretty average. Okay, the shaman has some sort of combo back there because he's drawing like crazy. I guess I buff 2 guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can buff that 3/5 even more. Hope there's not a hex.
What to do?
Fine. If I play the Void Analyst, I might not buff anything. Do I put everything down?
Everyone has demons.
Or like, just the Void Analyst? Not sure what I'm saving the infusion for. Soul infusion. I guess I'm saving it for at least the Serenite Chain Gang. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Yeah. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Why do you call?
Lethal on board, right? Yep, lethal on board. It's not gonna save you for long. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't have enough space for this. Let me see what I grab out of this. Dreadlord is also fine. You need to find that combo soon, Scotch. There's not too much time left.
Drakari killed trespassers.
I should meet you.
Okay, there's a second healing rain. Should we want those back? Let's see. That's a demon. 4-5. I don't wanna buff these guys though.
This is awesome!
You command.
What did I buff? I did buff that guy. I'm gonna play 2 of those. Prepare that. Another arena fanatic. This is going significantly better
What to do?
than last game, but we're not done yet. Wow, that killed the lower. I mean the spirit.
I salute you.
Oh man. Alright, so I'm just gonna
Soul is mine.
punch face, buff guys, put a guy on the board. How long can this go on? Hope he kills my remaining demons. And he loses.
Shall we make a storm? Well played.
Well played. You win this
Alright, I mean, that went okay. This deck's not that bad. Just have to draw things in the right sequence.
Versus Thrall!
Warrior, what is
Doomhammer. Victory or death.
Harrison Jones? What on earth? Deal 4 damage to a damaged minion. Shield slam. Oh, Q says Spirit of the Tiger and Shavala. So you have to make a paladin deck now, Q. Ah crap, I just threw this back. I just threw back Harrison. Not sure how this works. Shavala and the Spirit Tiger, so you have to make a spell paladin, is that right? Battlecry deal 1 damage to all other minions. What is this?
Who you calling ugly?
Sounds like a crap start.
Job's done.
Why did the Shaman play a 1 mana 2/1? That seems pointless. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. Two random dragons. Let me just like be greedy here. Ooh, look at that. Let me just be greedy a little bit. Take 4 more damage. What's 4 damage to a warrior, am I right? Hey, you got the bat, nice. Wow. 2 legendaries in one pack, that's crazy. Oh. No, no, keep that, Crazy Joe. Crazy, you should keep that minion, Crazy Joe. Why don't you like try not evolving that? It's a 3/6. It's a pretty good stats, Joe.
I wonder. There is little time.
3/6. Look at it. Oh yeah, yeah. Play your 1/1s. Yeah. Empty board. Empty board can't possibly be a trap, right? I mean, this can't possibly be a bait. Yeah, goodbye. Say goodbye to your cards, Joe. You're gonna discard so many cards, Joe, you don't even know. Man, Q... You opened 3 legendaries in 2 packs? What a madman. What are you even doing? How dare you? Oh yeah, no. Play those cards. 1, 2... What is this? If you're holding a discover a spell, let me just... remove all his cards. Oh, there goes your Death Knight, man. Oh, there goes your... Joe! Joe! Your name is crazy, but why on earth would you keep... Why would you keep a discard mechanic? The Howl Fiend? Why, Joe, why did you keep Howl Fiend? That sounds crazy. Oh, Joe. Why, I know Howl Fiend is good stats. You cannot evolve into it and just leave it there. You can't do it. Can't be done.
Anduin versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Oh, this is interesting.
Bring victory.
Okay, alright, I see what this is. I do need a minion at some point though. Ah, how greedy am I? Let's not be too greedy. Well, that's still pretty greedy. What's happening? What is happening? Is this my priest? Okay, alright, it's not that crazy. Let me start with this. That's gonna be interesting, isn't it?
Out of my jungle.
Out of his jungle, he says. So this is Spell Priest. Oh, this is super interesting. Let me just like...
Is someone injured?
Reckless. Completely reckless. Oh crap. Paladin has heal now. He might know me. Does he know? Okay, he doesn't know. Good thing he doesn't know. Oh, that's super interesting. So what do we want to do here? Super interesting.
I must consider.
possibly too interesting. In a fire.
Right away. Right away.
If I heal now, I draw 4, which is... If I Circle of Healing, I draw 4. I'm gonna do it. Wow. Wow. Why didn't you kill one of these things? Are you crazy? 5. Alright, let me kill that first of all. Add a copy of this into my hand. Play it. Give a minion +2/+2. And punch him. Kane, you're opening too many legendaries. Have you considered that possibility? Have you considered the possibility that you are breaking the game by opening that many legendaries?
Unity, precision.
I hope you have a great expansion. Flagrant. You're just flagrantly opening legendaries right now. Look at you. What is happening over there? Oh, there's a what? There's a Lyra? 8. Alright, well played. Okay, I need to submit a bug report to Blizzard and inform them that you are in fact opening too many legendaries. I believe there's a problem with the game. Something's broken. You broke the RNG. Let me go to the Blizzard forums. Dear Blizzard, I would like to bring to attention. I would like to bring to your attention my friend Q, who has had a unusual experience with the game. You will note that there has been too many legendaries in the space of too short a time. What do I do here? What a floop? Let me just coin this out.
Job's done.
Allow me to draw your attention to this sequence of events. So our friend Deadly Kitten's gonna... Oh, I see. I see. Devil Saw. Oh, that's not good. Do I need to kill it? I think I might need to kill it. I can't kill it. I don't have enough damage to kill it. Unless I do this. Which seems stupid to me. Oh well, good luck. Kitten is playing Death Rattle Hunter. It's gonna pray that Kitten doesn't have a way to activate. Alright, good. She doesn't have a way to activate. Armor. That's 2 damage. No, it's still broken, Q. I see it. I see you, Q. You're still breaking the game. This is a bad start for me. I think I've lost this.
My pack will hunt you down.
Yeah, no, we just lost this. It's well played.
Well played.
Because I don't... That's not correct, is it? I don't know about this druid thing. This hero powered druid seems bad to me. Nash?
For the wilds.
I was like, that doesn't even kill that.
I see your weakness.
Job done.
That's pretty good, Q. Actually, how many legendaries did you get in total? And how many packs? Alright, let me just pray that it doesn't have any more
Easy prey.
ways to activate the egg.
Where's
Well, we're screwed. Completely screwed.
Spectre.
Only missing 30 cards from the expansion, says Q.
Well played.
That was a disaster. What is this druid? I'm gonna take a short break. Bathroom break. Be right back. 63 packs, 7 legendaries. You average less than 10 packs per legendary. That is insane, Q. I'm gonna be right back. I just noticed that we haven't seen very many of the lowers. Very many of the new legendaries and things in these Whizbang decks.
Uther.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death.
If you're holding a dragon, destroy a damaged enemy minion. Let me keep... Shield block, shield slam is pretty good. Not sure if it's good enough to hold on to though. Oh, there's a dragon, found it.
Well met. Greetings.
Okay, this is probably the Whizbang Paladin. I do have a dragon that does activate.
Reporting for duty.
I think I discover a spell. Which is the most useful? Oh, this is the most useful. Found it. I figured it out. Alright, so you got some pretty good value out of that one. That's a problem. I'm going to shield block, shield slam. Deal 4 damage to a damaged minion. That's pretty good combo there. Random dragons. It's a great combo. Holding a dragon, gain armor. Probably play that next. Unless I want to rush something down. Does he have another weapon?
Reporting for duty.
Do you like to play with fire?
Perfectly fine. Weapons project, let me save that. Put a dragon on the board. If you're holding a dragon, deal 7 damage to an enemy minion, so I need more dragons before I can activate that. You know, I should probably destroy that by doing that. Alright, random dragons. Let me just mess them up a little bit. Temporus on Nexia. I don't know if those are good. Yes, Sarah! Hey, this card is great. Dragon Roar. Random dragons are awesome.
The first wish is free.
Reporting for duty.
Am I scared of giving him 2 turns at all? Q says Hunter Whizbang seems fun, lots of buff combos. I haven't tried it yet. Am I scared of giving him Temporus? I guess I'm a little bit scared of giving him Temporus.
Job's done. Reporting for duty.
Oh, he's got nothing against 7 damage. Oh, I can take his thing. Alright, let's not take his thing yet. Let's go use Sarah. And dream a little. These dragons are going to destroy him.
Do you like to play with fire?
Reporting for duty.
Okay, use the board clear. Ooh, discover more dragons. He used the board clear, so I'm gonna use a board filler. Well, we use a second board clear, okay. If I do this combo, I draw 3 cards, which I can afford to do. Alright, let's go ahead and draw 3 cards.
That belongs in the
I just realized I milled myself. I wonder if I care. Maybe I don't care. Deadly Arsenal Warpath. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I just don't care about what's going on right now. Dragon Roar is so good. So much dragon. Well, there goes the last of his board clears.
Reporting for duty.
I wonder if I should Temporus. Yeah, we don't need that one. Deal 1 damage to all other minions. Gain armor. Punch him in the face. Lethal from the hand. Alright, not lethal.
The lower are my shield.
Am I worried about that at all? 8/8. Copy all dragons in your hand? That's a thing? This is... oh, 7 damage, okay. I'm just gonna eat that in the face. 8 cards in hand. I have more answers than questions. If he empties his hand, I might Temporus. See if he does. He's got no more board clears left. Okay, he emptied his hand. So now Ysera awakens Temporus. Good luck with no cards for 2 turns. Ah, crap. Of course it gives him a discover. Damn it. Jesus. Well, that didn't work out the way I planned.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, I can warpath all this away. I have too many warpaths, it's so funny. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well played. The opponents are giving up a lot. I didn't actually have that much more value in hand. I had spent most of it.
Thrall versus Garrosh.
Victory or death for Doomhammer.
This is the Shaman. Cost 1 less for each enemy minion. That's the Warrior. If this is... if it's the Dragon Warrior, the 2/7 is not gonna do anything. Let me put that back. It's not... there's no aggro warrior, is there? Well, I got it back, so we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, throw Death Seer is in here, that's interesting. This is Evolve Shaman. But they've nerfed Evolve. Give a friendly minion Death Rattle, summon a random minion that costs 1 more. It's... we don't want to do any of that. What should we use this on? There must be a good synergy card to use that on. Not sure if that was a good play by him. Big Bad Voodoo. 2-mana 0/3. Random 3-mana thing is not that good. I might just Death Seer next turn. If you play 2 spells this turn... No, this is too good evolved, so I'm gonna play that. Although he's just gonna kill it, isn't he? Maybe I shouldn't have played that. I should have held that for next turn, I just realized. I think I should have played Throw. Oops, misplay. Oh, he's got his dragons going. How long can this go on? Not do that yet. This is good enough to Death Seer. If my guys survive, he might have a Warpath. Although if he Warpath, he kills his own worm. What's it called? Scale worm. Yeah. Oh, Unstable Evolution, we don't need to... Oh, I see the combo now. I see it. Do I have more minion transform or do I transform? No, I want a more minion and then transform.
I am the frozen heart of the scourge.
That's less than good. That's not... 3-mana 2/2 is bad. That's just gonna die. 3-mana 2/2 is pretty bad. 3-mana 5/1 is actually the best out of all that. But the good news is I get to evolve my guys. So there is that. Do 2 damage. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Oh, it's not very good. That's also bad. Your Death Rattles trigger twice?
I will purify the fallen.
You can't hide forever.
6 mana 6/6. That's terrible. That's also bad.
Fluffy, snuggle, job's done. A grave.
That was a disaster. That was an utter disaster.
Astonishing.
9 mana 2/4. Unbelievable. That's... what a disaster. I... This just seems bad. I can put this out there.
Arena's full. Beat it.
5 minutes 3, 6. I mean, that's not gonna do anything. Maybe it is. Let's put that down. Yes, Q, you did. See, this is what I want to talk to Blizzard about. The fact that you've appeared to have taken all the RNG out of the game, and you're holding it all for yourself. I think somebody needs to address that problem. This problem needs to be addressed. Jeez, this is so bad. Where are my spells, by the way?
Arena's full. Beat it.
I don't make mistakes. I bury them.
Battle Cry gained it. No, this is 8 mana 8/5. They've nerfed Evolve a lot since it first came out, Q. Because every expansion that comes out, you can find like high cost, low stats minions that do interesting battle cries. There are those every single expansion, and every time they do that, they nerf the Evolve. So putting Evolve Shaman in Whizbang now is just... it's ridiculous because they've like stealth nerfed it so much over the past few expansions.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
It's a charger, okay. I mean, they put in a new 5 mana 1/1. Like this, for example. 5 mana 3/4. It's stuff like this. 5 mana 3/4? Like it's so bad for Evolve Shaman. Give a minion +2/+2. If it's elemental, add a random elemental to your hand. Your next spell this turn casts twice. Does that count for this? So let me like do this.
Lightning can strike twice.
Oh, I do want to add a random elemental to my hand actually.
Don't crack me up.
5 mana 5/8. That does not count as 2 spells. If you play 2 spells, it casts twice. So I have to play 2 spells, and that's only playing 1 even though it casts twice. Alright, Unstable Evolution. I guess I should do this first. That only does 2 damage, so it's not gonna save me from either of those.
You were lost.
6 mana 6/6 battle cry is bad. 7 and a 9/5. 7 mana 9/5.
You ready?
What is that? 7 mana 5/7. Look at that again. This low stats. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I found a good one. overkill summon a basic totem. So, summon a basic totem. It's a taunt totem. Coin.
Who you calling?
Do 2 damage. Killed that one. And I have worms. Well, 2 mana 3/2 is not that bad. And we're dead. Oh, we're not dead. He killed his own guy. Okay, we're not dead yet. It's okay. It's okay, we're not dead yet. Still alive. I can't evolve that because if I do, I might just die immediately. Still alive.
Light the fuses!
Oh, still alive. Unbelievable! Unbelievable. Yeah, no, Evolved Shaman is super bad. They've made him bad. I agree, Q. Cheating.
Anduin versus Uther.
Alright, it's Priest again.
I will fight with honor.
Dragon Priest. Surrender to Madness Priest. Okay, alright. You know, I'm gonna keep this because it's okay without the buff. I'm okay with this even without the buff. But we will definitely surrender to Madness on turn 3. And nothing is gonna go wrong. I think I play this. Oh, do I play that? I think I just play this. Yeah, I just play this. I think I don't even draw, because if I draw, there's fewer minions left in the deck. And I want to buff more minions, if possible, so I draw after I buff. Oh, look, synergy. We have to emote. We have to trash talk him before we do it. Before we destroy 3 mana crystals. Alright, watch this, watch this, watch this. Yeah, I see you, Head Paladin. Come on, play a thing, Head Paladin. Why don't you kill my guy? Why don't you just play a thing and kill my guy?
You think you can take me?
Oh, that's brave. Alright, let's do it.
The light shall burn you.
Now we have no mana. What could possibly go wrong now, right? Right. What an amazing, what is this? What an amazing game this is gonna be. Draw 1 cost minions from your deck until... Well, that's not gonna happen. I know what you're thinking, Q. You think that we're just gonna lose immediately. What you don't understand is that we're not doing this for the win, we're doing this for the memes, Q. Does that explain to you now what we're doing? We are in fact not doing this for the wins, but for the memes. Alright, let's play a guy. I need another dragon is what I need. So, this is a demonstration to Blizzard for why that card is bad. We have discovered why that card is bad. Today we learned.
The light shall burn.
Turns out destroying 3 of your mana crystals is pretty bad. Like, it's just not good. It's just a stupid idea that you should never do. I mean, all jokes aside, I think that's not actually the combo. I think you're supposed to use your spirit to shuffle a whole lot of 1 mana cards into your deck, and then buff them, and then draw them back out with Brom Samdi. I think you're supposed to do that, but anyway, now that we're here, we can confirm that that is a bad play. You live and learn, Q. You live and learn. Yeah, I think you're not supposed to play that on turn 3. You're supposed to like shuffle a lot of stuff in your deck and then use it as a combo. Why is this in here? Who plays this anymore? Okay, I mean this is pretty good to evolve. I acknowledge that. I don't know about this, man. It just seems so bad. It's a whole bunch of 7 mana junk. Although this... Oh, spell power, yeah, cool. Alright, now play a 2 health minion. That's not a 2 health minion. I can... Electra this? The question is, do I want to Electra this? I mean, I guess. I just don't know
Lightning can strike twice.
what this deck is meant to do. Wait, what? Deal 3 damage. Your next spell... Your next spell this turn cast... Oh, yeah, no, I coin first, oops. You're supposed to coin... I doubled the coin. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this game, Q. Have you noticed? Have you noticed how bad I am at this game? One day I'll get that right. One day I will get it right, but not today. Thanks, Q. Thanks for taking notes. That's interesting. 2 things, you say. Alright, I'm gonna evolve that guy. I'm gonna check for a freezing trap. Oh crap. Actually no, that's fine. Well, I mean it could be better, but it's actually kind of fine. I wanna do that. And then totem. Coin. The coin is a spell. Why is the coin a spell? It's a coin. It's not magic. It's a coin. There's no magic in it. 7 taunt seems pretty bad. That could be it seems likely to be a freezing trap. I'm gonna do that. What he's thinking, I don't know. Come on, dude, how many secrets do you have? Alright, let's check for freezing. I mean, I still have this. If he's gonna do that, then it's not freezing trap, is it?
Quickly.
Oh, he chooses not to do it. So on the assumption that it is freezing trap. Okay, so then... Oh, snake trap, crazy. Well, since it is snake trap, let me do that and let me do this. Hey Cody, welcome. Give you a joke. Your face. Got him. This freaking Secret Hunter. Who does that? Who plays Secret Hunter? Rude. Rude people. Is this expansion good, says Cody? It's complicated. The expansion is complicated. I can't really say that it's good. Alright, let's... I want to evolve this. I don't have evolve though. Never mind, don't evolve. Q says we're not sure yet. Simon keeps on losing. Yeah, a dragon. Well, I mean, I'm bad. But I don't know if that means the expansion is bad. Alright, next time we have Bloodlust. Bloodlust is 18 damage. 18 plus 20, 24, 28. I have lethal. I don't have lethal. He's used both explosive traps, hasn't he? Has he? Okay, I have this, but I don't have a good one anymore. That's pretty funny. Okay, that's the other freezing trap.
Well fought.
Alright, well played.
I concede.
I can win, Q. I can win a few games. I can win like maybe, I don't know, 40% of games. It's not like I lose 100%. I mean, I'm actually interested in that priest though. You're not supposed to play the lose 3 mana crystals on turn 3. I'm interested if the combo actually works.
Victory or death! Bring it on!
If you're holding a dragon, discover a spell. If you're holding a dragon, destroy a damaged enemy minion. Cody says tonight I have tomorrow off, alcohol night, so I apologize. Well, okay, as long as you don't get me banned, Cody. Oh, you got a tiger. Now you... Are you gonna play, Cody? Shivala... what do I do here? Nothing. Alright, nothing. Do you have time to play Hearthstone at work, Cody? Or is your work actual work?
I see a vision in the flame.
Oh, this guy is also playing Dragon Warrior. Oh, he's not holding a dragon.
That was an error.
If
That was an error.
let me show you how it works.
I see a
Web
vision
Walker.
in the flame.
Sudden Genesis. Seems ambitious, but it might work. Cody says no. Walking 6+ hours a day, yeah, no. That doesn't sound very good. I literally stock shelves 4 to 8 hours per shift. Well, it's honest work. At least it's honest work. It's not a it's not a job where you get paid to play video games.
Armor made to fit.
That's an interesting one. I didn't even know. Is he not playing Whizbang?
Let the pain speak to me.
Cody says, to be honest, I don't know how long I can keep it up. Really? Oh. Well, the theory, Cody, the theory is that you get better with practice. That's the theory. Let me know if the theory is real. That gives him armor though. I guess I don't have much else to do. Maybe you're not having enough time to rest, to recuperate. That seems like a bad play. Harrison Jones. How many cards do I have? 9? I think I will Harrison Jones here. Take him to the museum. So if he doesn't hit that, this is pretty good value, getting 6 damage. But he does hit that, so I don't. That's terrible! Alright, so he's super worried about what's going on. I think I'm just gonna...
My dragon be hungry.
like, keep my minions on the board. I guess I don't play another one. I think it's better to have a 3-2 on the board than to just let his Doomsayer kill his guy. That's also good. So now I do this. Surprise, I have a second one.
Dragon food.
Next turn I might coin Ysera. Maybe not coin Ysera, maybe I... Because I want a sudden Genesis Ysera, but that might be too much value actually.
Let the pain speak to me.
Dragon food.
Ysera next turn, if it doesn't die, sudden Genesis Ysera the turn after. Yes! Use the brawl before your Sarah, yes! Yeah! Oh, no rush? Okay, there is rush. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Play your Sarah. So next time, whatever I put out, I can damage it and then sudden Genesis it. The question is, what do I put out? Well, he found his Dragon Roar.
Warriors of the frozen wastes.
Good. It's not the best. Because that doesn't... Oh, I can't do that in Sudden Genesis. Shield Slam. 5... 6, 7... it doesn't let me sudden... Oh, I can Sudden Genesis, I guess coin. Alright, good. I can do this, 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 coin, Genesis.
I shall bring you rest.
Oh, Cody says, I still kinda want to invest $50 to get back in the Hearthstone meta. If you want, Cody. I just don't know if you'll get that much value out of it. Like $50 is neither here nor there. But I mean, don't let me discourage you though. If you want to do it, then do it. Do I have lethal? 18, 28. I have lethal on board. Whoa! What? 7, 5. Cody says, never mind, 60 packs Canadian is $90. Yeah, no, this game is expensive, have you noticed? This game actually costs a lot of money. I guess I chomp it. Look for a spell. The boom ship. Summon 3 random minions from your hand, give them rush. I do need like minions. I don't even know if there's 3 minions left. Oh, that's less than good. Copy all dragons in your hand. These are dragons. Alright, let me put that down. Alright, again, lethal next turn. Please no warpath. Thank you. Thank you, Weber Walker. The warrior decks seem kinda interesting.
Jaina versus Uther.
Jaina.
I will fight with honor.
You
Oh
must
no, it's Odd Mage. Or at least there's Flame Strike in Odd Mage. Isn't Odd Mage super bad though? Draw a card, spell power. I don't even know if I should keep these.
None will survive.
Does Odd Mage have the Death Knight?
The light
How
dim.
much mana is the Death Knight? Oh no, Odd Mage. Yikes. least not repentance. Maybe I saved the coin. Let me save the coin. So I have taunts.
Reporting for duty.
He didn't play the secret. Interesting.
Out of my jungle.
I guess the Serenite Chain Gang? That's interesting. You sure? Are you sure you wanna use a board clear on that? I'm gonna... You know what, I'm gonna Serenade.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Let's just make this go a little bit longer. I've drawn both my flame strikes, so the Dragon's Fury is not gonna hit very much. That is slightly concerning. Alright, there's Baku. Okay. Then what?
Follow the rules.
Okay. Alright then. What does that say? Your next hero power this turn deals 2 more damage. Say goodbye to that robot. Although it is likely that he's gonna have the Kangor's endless army. That's also a problem.
Reporting for duty.
Well, maybe it's not that much of a problem. Do that, do that. Do that, do that. Hit him in the face. So 6 damage if I do that. I wonder if he has any weapons. Let's just save this just in case he does. Alright. Well, it's only 1 attack, so it's not gonna do very much.
Reporting for duty.
What if I even just, like, not do anything? Oh, Alexstrasza, you say? But there's also Baku. It's gonna take our time. No need to hurry. This pops out an 8-8. That's a 7-8. That's an 8-8. Do you think he has healing? Or should I save this for a surprise? Let's put Putting a lot of eggs in one basket.
Reporting for duty.
What's that supposed to be? Okay then, there you go. Wait a minute. What if it's repentance? Okay, it's not repentance. What if it's okay. Yep. So he doesn't have many cards left. What should I do here? Put that on that? Yeah, let's do this now.
Time runs out on me.
Because it's 3 mana, I wanna conserve my mana. So now he wants to draw Repentance or something to try and save that. But I'm gonna hero power the Murloc first.
Reporting for duty.
Deal 2 damage to all minions, overkill, draw a mage. Add a random mage spell. Eight. What is that though? Let me do that now. A 5. 5 is fine. I'm actually scared of Kangors right now.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, now that I think about it. That's quite possibly around 4 plus 5, but I can't plus 5 because I only have 4 plus 4.
Welcome to the show.
That's probably eye for an eye. If it hasn't interacted with anything, it's probably eye for an eye.
Well played. Reporting for duty.
Whenever your hero power kills a minion, draw a card. It's not even eye for an eye, crazy.
I will silence their screams.
Must be when I play 3 cards in a turn, he draws? This is to all minions, okay. Well, I'm dead now. Yep, I'm dead now. That's kinda lucky actually on his part. No, I don't think anything left in my deck saves me. I guess we can check.
Welcome to the show.
Well played.
Yeah, no, Odd Mage is bad. Holy crap. I mean, there's a bunch of board clears and then what? Like, what's the win condition? There's a bunch of board clears and card draws and then what? Also, are the lowers not in these Whizbang decks? I haven't seen a single... Are they not in the recipe decks?
Jaina versus Rexar.
I don't think I've played a single lower.
The hunt begin.
You asked.
Okay, this is better. This is Big Mage. We don't want this in hand. Why do we not even want that? Big Mage is much better than Odd Mage. Although it might still lose the Hunter. When do I play this? Maybe after Blizzard. There's a Blizzard in here, right? Do I play this early or do I save it for Blizzard? Let's see how aggressive the Hunter is. Oh, I should probably like wrap up soonish. Just realized we're streaming for over 2 hours. So after this game, I'm gonna consider my decks, whether I modify my decks with the new cards, and then try and win another game with Priest. And then when I call it a day, don't want to go for more than 2.5 hours or something. That's... Alright, you go on bow. Arcane Tyrants. It's Shaman lower, Void Contract Warlock. Let's not do the Void Contract Warlock immediately. Let's build a Shaman deck. Come on, Bob. It's not that hard to play Hunter, is it? Let's put a minion down. What is that secret likely to be? Could be freezing. I mean, he thought about it, so it might be freezing to charge up the Spellstone. Especially if he doesn't hit my guy, but he's gonna hit my guy.
To my side.
But he spent his weapon, so what? Why would you spin your weapon like that? I have board clears, so I'm not gonna Doomsayer here. If he plays the Spellstone, I can Dragon's Fury. Yep. He's playing Spell Hunter. Let me go ahead and... I should probably save that for the zombies. It could be the giant rat. It's not the rat trap, okay. I'm gonna manage to play Spiteful on an empty board, that's pretty amazing. It's not freezing. Could be explosive.
thought you were lost.
It's a battle cry 6/6, so it's not gonna do anything for me. What is that thing? I don't even know what that thing is. It's a troll, right?
Well fought. I concede.
Okay.
Well played.
Alright, so let me look at my decks. In light of the new card, I didn't even disenchant yet. Alright, let's disenchant the junk. And consider my deck in the light of the new cards. So, Pogo Rogue. I think the Pogo Rogue will benefit from the Spirit of the Shark, because there is a number of battle cries and combos. Look at that. In fact, there's a lot of battle cries and combos. I might even take out Death Rattles and put in battle cry draw cards. Backstab, Blood Mage Backstab. Alright, let's take out Loot Hoarders. Put in Spirit of the Shark. Destroy an undamaged minion. Cannon Barrage. We're not gonna have Pirate Synergy here. No Pirate Synergy. Discover a weapon. Nope. Rush. Battle Cry. Gain +1 for Pirate. Alright, nope. So we're not doing any Pirates, but we will put in Battle Cry card draw, which there is already Elven Minstrel. Battle Cry card draw to synergize with the Spirit of the Shark. I think that's all I'm doing to Pogo Rogue. Neutral. Wait. Oh, draw, alright. What about neutral cards here? Beast gain 5 attack, taunts, free agents for your opponents. If you're holding a dragon. Two bananas, control a secret, buff your hand. Grifter, discover 2 cards, give 1 to your opponent at random. That's pretty good. I don't know if we should play that though. Overkill, draw 2 cards. Stealth Overkill, gain 3 armor. Do I or do I not want anything else? Looking at the battle cry. See, the former champ with the spirit gets me 2 5/5s out of that. The question is, do I remove one of these? Like questing, is questing slow? Do I remove questing and put in like a former tramp? On the chance that I get... Questing is a 3 mana 2/2. It is pretty slow. It's been a long time since Questing Adventurer won me a game with this rogue. Former champ, 5 mana 6/6, but if the spirit is on the board, which it might be because it's 4 mana spirit and then 5 mana champ, then I get like a 5 mana 11/11. And also, shadow stepping this is pretty good value. Alright, let me take out questing. Even though it's been good to me in the past, I'm going to take it out. Put in the former champ. Alright, so we're done with Rogue. Russian Warrior, we're definitely putting in Spirit of the Rhino in here. The question is, what do we take out to fit in Spirit of the Rhino. Wolf Rider possibly we take out. We kind of need this other stuff. Man, Darius. We need this other stuff, I think. Your rush minions are immune the turn they are summoned. I think we take out Wolf Rider. There's not enough card draw here. There's Battle Rage. I guess Battle Rage is card draw. It's a weak deck. It's just a lot of rush minions. I don't think it's good, but Dragon Roar. I wonder if I should just put in Dragon Roar in case this is not enough. I just have dragons because Dragon Roar is just good in everything. If I put in Dragon Roar, what do I take out? Grommash? Gorehowl? How does Gorehowl fit into this deck? Woodcutter's Axe. Execute Cruel Taskmaster. Maybe I take out Cruel Taskmaster and Inner Rage. It does mean I no longer have an activator for Grommash if I do that. And I might be better off taking out Grommash. Anyway, 2 Dragon Roars. Grommash. Maybe I take out Grommash, put in another Rush. Because the Rush minions can have immune if the spirit survives. Overkill, summon 2 bats. Rush taunt. Like, is this better than Grommash, for example? Just rush a guy down and then taunt. As opposed to 4 damage. Your rush minions have immune the turn they are summoned. You know what? Let me just hold on to that for now and think about it. Alright. Elemental Shaman. Spirit of the Frog. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a spell from your deck that costs 1 more. Cragwa the Frog. Return all spells you played last turn to your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. I don't know if this is correct. Spirit of the Frog. Return all spells you played last turn to your hand. Return a friendly minion to your hand and give it +2/+2. I don't think I put the lower and the spirit in here because it doesn't really synergize. But I do want Box Slosher in here. And then the question is, which cards do I take out to put those in? Your next battle cry this turn triggers twice. Murmuring Elemental. The frogs. Maybe I take out the frogs. Random Shaman spell. Blazing Invocation. Discover a battle cry minion. This can't get me... No, I want to keep this because this can get me Calamos. Random Shaman spell, or put a guy back and buff it. 7 of Calamos, Fire Volcano. Alright, I'm gonna take out Witch's Apprentice, even though it's been amusing. Oh, I only have 1 of these. Oh, I thought I had 2. Okay, well let's put 1 frog back. I thought I had 2 of those. Witch's Apprentice. Anything else to put in there? I don't think so. I think that's the whole thing. Looking for... That's a totem. Potentially totem synergies. Any more elementals? Nope. Alright, done with that one. Quest Druid! Alright. Do we... summon a 5/5 Ironhide runt? So this requires me to summon minions, but I'm thinking the by the time I get the 7/7 down, either I've lost or I've won, and I don't really need to have any more of those. What I really need is card draw. After your hero attacks and kills a minion, draw a card. That's not even good enough. Give your hero +2 attack, draw a card, mana crystals. I don't think I change any of this. Well, Ixlid, maybe I take out Ixlid. No, but Ixlid is pretty fun. Okay, so what big minions can I put in here? Crowd Roaster. How many dragons do I have? I have Alexstrasza. I have Hoarding Dragon. Alright, we're not changing this. We're not changing this. I can't think of anything I want to change. Done with that. Elementals and Boars Mage. Hexlord Malacras. I think I just put the Hexlord in here, no matter what. Deck of Wonders. Deck of Wonders. Vex Crow. Some of this stuff really shouldn't be in here. Should Vex Crow really be in here? Arcane Keysmith. Like, what is this deck? What is this? I'm gonna take out one Vex Crow, put in the Hexlord. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna do it. If you're playing an elemental last turn, deal damage to all other minions. Deal 3 damage to all other minions. This is if you're playing an element. There's not actually that many elementals in this deck. This seems like a stupid deck. It seems like a stupid deck. I mean, Arcanosaur, I already have, unless I take out board clears. Unless I like take out Flame Strike and put in Arcanosaur. Is that a bad idea? It seems like a bad idea. There's no Blizzard in here even. Flame Strike, Meteor, Vex Crow, Polymorph, Arcane Keysmith? Arcane Intellect. Only one Sorcerer's Apprentice. I don't know why. 2 Mana Worms. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Flame Geyser produces elementals. Blood Mage Thalnos? It is card draw. I do need card draw. Deck of Wonders. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Don't worry about a thing. Okay, so I think we want Baited Arrow. The question is, what do we take out if we put in Baited Arrow? Kill Command. Yikes. Flanking Strike. Do I take out Secret Plan? I think Secret Plan is not that important. I might take out Secret Plan and put in Baited Arrow. Alright, good. That feels good. I like how that feels. Summon your beast that died this turn. Summon your beast that died this turn. Do I take out one of the Unleash the Hounds? 2 Unleash the Hounds might be a little bit too much Unleash the Hounds. Tracking. I've never liked tracking. Like, technically tracking is good, but I don't like tracking. I'm gonna take out 1 tracking, put in Revenge of the Wild. I can imagine if we, I don't know, to my side, use Huffer, Revenge of the Wild, use Huffer again, or like big charge minions from Deathstalker Rexa. I think Revenge of the Wild is probably better. Then that's it for Spell Hunter, I think. I'm not gonna do anything else there. Priest. Do I take any of these? Taunt costs 1 less for each spell you've cast this game. Lightspawn. Each spell. How many spells do I have? Potentially a lot of spells because of test subject, but potentially not that much. Mass Hysteria. Choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. Seance. Light Spawn, Master Spell. Arcanized Soul Priest, Circle of Healing. What would I take out is the question. I can't think of what I would take out. Extra Arms, Shadow Word Death, Arcanite. It's gonna be Light Spawn. But Light Spawn is still good in here. Light Spawn is kinda too good to take out. Stormwind Knight is the charge. I'm not sure I can afford to take anything out. Extra Arms? Take out... Wild Pyro draws cards sometimes. If I take out Wild Pyro... I mean, Wild Pyro is the only board clear I have, which I don't know if that like helps that much. Topsy-turvy. No, I can't actually afford to take anything out. Seance, choose a minion, add a copy of it to your hand. That's crazy, but I can't actually afford to take any of this stuff out. Light Spawn. No, this aggro priest is what it is. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything about that. Demon Lock. Void Contract. Do I put in Void Contract? Is that a really stupid idea, or is it a really stupid idea? I mean, we already have Nosferatu in here. Doomguard. This is the kind of thing I would do, right? Void Contract. The problem is that Void Contract doesn't save anyone. After a friendly minion dies, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Is actually potentially good. I don't know if Ectomancy is any good. Ectomancy I think is too slow. I've had to do interesting things a few times. Kobold Librarian is important, we need to draw cards. Demonic Project has never helped me. I would rather put in Void Contract than Demonic Project. Do I want to put in the Blood Troll Sapper? Or Void Contract? After a friendly minion dies, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. But there's only a lot of minions if there's Glinda. Because this is not actually a zoo lock. You know what, I'm going to put this in for the memes. Alright, meme status activated. Redeem your robots. After you cast a spell, summon a tiger with stats equal to its cost. Oh, I don't have Dino Size in here anymore. I have a few spells. I think Spirit of Tiger is actually good. Immortal Prelate is also kinda good. Scorpomatic. I can't believe Scorpomatic is in here. Devilsaur Egg. We do need small eggs to activate Scorpomatic. Draw 2 1-attack minions from your deck. It's pretty good. What do I take out for the Spirit of the Tiger? War Gear? No, War Gear is too good. Consecrate Blessing, Annoyo Module is too good. Stonehill gets me Tyrion. Divine Favor. A Scorp. Maybe I take out one Scorpomatic. I'm not sure I believe in the Scopomatic, to be honest. Christology. I either take out Christology or Scopomatic. I think I take out a Scopomatic. Alright. Put the spirit in. I don't think any of this stuff matters. Alright, so to consider a new deck, Shaman. Big Bad Voodoo. Yeah, no, look, the decks don't actually have the lowers in them. The recipe decks don't actually have the lowers. Q says Scorpo to hit your eggs pretty necessary. No, well, there are other ways to activate the eggs, Q. That's why I didn't do it. Hold on. So, one of the eggs is a mech, and so I can magnetic stuff to that egg to activate it. The Devil's Saw egg, this is the one that kinda needs Scopomatic. But there are other ways to activate it. For example, Blessing of Kings and the Steed can activate that egg. I'm actually not sure if I want to put Devil's Saw egg in here. It's just that it fits in with the Death Rattle. Maybe I can find other Death Rattle cards that fit in better. Summon 3 Scarab. It's also an egg, I don't really want an egg. Do we have like other mechs? Yeah, there's no mechs. I don't think it's necessary, Q. I'm not 100% sure though. And also if I like Equality Pyro. Actually, do I have Pyro? I don't have Pyro. I have Equality Consecrate, but not Pyro. Q says both of those triggers are quite expensive, so the egg would have to wait for them. Scorpo is cheap. Yes, but Scorpo also is kind of useless otherwise, Q. I know what you mean, Q. I know what you mean. I still think the spirit is more useful than the Scopomatic. I don't know, Q. I don't really know what the best answer is. Anyway. So if we put this in, and if we put this in, and then we need like spells. Alright, let's go to standard cards. And well actually, when you cast a spell, draw a spell from your deck that costs 1 more. So what we want is spells that summon minions. Because then we can have minions and also spells. I say that slowly, as though it is a complicated concept, when in fact it is not a complicated concept. But if we put in spells that summon minions, this is kind of like it's like the spell hunter, right? We put in spells that summon minions. This is good spell synergy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just putting in stuff. And then I mean that kind of summons minions. We want frogs because frogs are thematically consistent. I'm not sure this is actually gonna work. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a spell that summons minions, right? And probably Hagatha. I don't know if I want to play Runespear. Summon 1 copy of a friendly minion. Overload mana crystals to upgrade. So there's like 1s. I don't have any 2s. I have 3, 4. I have no 5s. So I'm pretty sure this doesn't actually work. Like, let me just put stuff in. 4s, twos. What twos can I get? Twos. That's a big ass overload. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on here anymore. Return all spells you played last turn to your hand. Why is that good? The problem is, this is when you play a minion, you get a random spell. No, we're not going to play any minions. Let's take out Hagatha. Overload Synergy, maybe? Oh, actually, we probably want Unstable Evolution because we don't have any other way to get half decent minions. This seems like a bad idea. This seems actually quite stupid. Farsight is a 3, Wind Fury is a 2. I don't think this is gonna work. 3s, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Farsight? No, we need a board clear, don't we? We do have volcanoes. Lightning Storm. I guess another board clear is good. Maybe we have too many ones. 2s, 3s, 4. We only have 2 4s. The 2 hexes. Froggo. I think this is really bad. I think this deck is actually a disaster. But let's play with it and see what happens. Hey, you don't know that's true. I mean, you say there's no win condition and too many ones, but how can you know until you try it, Q? That's my logic. How can you know until you try it? One thing is for sure, the hunter is not gonna know what is going on. The hunter is not gonna have any idea what is happening. Oh, crushing hand, nice. Healing totem. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Ooh, do I bait out? I can kill it now. Or I can wait a turn and try to bait something out like an idiot. I don't know. I mean, I have no minions. I feel like this Shaman deck, Q, really emphasizes this expansion. Which is to say, what is even happening? It really emphasizes the whole theme of this expansion, which is, I have no idea what's going on right now. Also, I'm not finding the lower, which is a bit of a problem. I might save that for turn 6. If you're asking why not the weapon into the Huffer, it's because then I would have taken 4 damage to the face. But it's a reasonable question. It is a question that reasonable people would ask. You just have to understand that we are not being reasonable right now.
Lightning can strike twice.
That is upgraded. I hope he doesn't have an activator for the egg.
Your weakness.
Oh, thank goodness he did that one instead of the egg. Cause you're gonna lose the egg. Oh crap, he has one for the egg as well? What an asshole. So I need to, like, kill the egg. Like, put an end to the egg right now. Let me do that. Do that. Pop that. I guess I killed those off. Man, the overloads. This hunter has no idea what's going on. What does that give me? 3 2/4s with taunts. Alright. Yeah, let me do that.
Where's my...
Well, that sucks. This is where we're screwed. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're not screwed. 8, 9, 10, 11. Are we screwed? We are a little screwed, right? Question is, how screwed are we? And then Hex. Sweet. We're fine, Q. Everything's fine, don't worry.
Well played.
It's not a problem. Alright, let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17. I will... Oh, this doesn't kill everything. There's a small chance that I just die. I'm gonna die. Crap. Alright, YOLO! I needed that to hit these guys. Oops.
Well played.
No, Thief is playing a top tier. Thief is playing a top tier Death River Hunter, and we almost held him off. So this deck is not good. Alright, I'm gonna get one more win with the priest and then I'm gonna get out of here. Been streaming for almost 3 hours. I don't know about this expansion, Q. This expansion is hard. The cards are difficult to build a deck with. He got the charged T-Rex both times. He did, but I think he might only have charged T-Rexes in his deck. No, okay, alright, you're right, Q. That is cheating.
Jaina.
It is cheating to only put charging dinosaurs in your deck.
The light shall bring victory.
I might keep the circle for card draws. Alright. more circles. It's possible that this expansion is just bad. Like all the cards are just bad. I feel like that is possible.
Prove your worth, cur.
Unfortunately, if I play this, it dies to that. Do I play it? I guess that means I don't play it. That's awkward. Hugh says, I'm not impressed with the legendaries I've noticed so far. Yeah, no, they're very specific. They're very niche, very specific. And very difficult to figure out how to play them. This is not the sequence of draws that I needed. This guy's playing aggro priest. And it's doing better than my aggro. I mean, I'm playing aggro priest, but the aggro mage is doing better than my aggro priest. Okay, 1. One, two. This is kind of awkward, but I need to do that, that, that. Well, this first. That, that. And then draw. Interesting. It seems like a lot of cards to have spent on drawing 2 cards and killing 2 minions.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Alright. Topsy-turvy. I'm not sure. So I think I just... Oh, if I do that, my guy dies. I wonder if I can risk leaving that alive for now. I'm drawing everything in the wrong sequence.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Glad I saved the master spell. What could that be? Counter spell? Put that down. Ah, it's not counter spell, alright. Let's draw a card. And I don't think I can afford to waste those ones. Hit her in the face. I have 10 damage from hand, but it's probably not enough. me with 2 damage there. Another master spell. I need to draw harder. Also test whether that is a counter spell. Yeah, no, I'm not drawing this in the right sequence.
Science overwhelming.
That's probably another explosive trap. Four? Yeah, no.
For the king! For honor. Well played. The spirits!
Malacrest. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We drew way too slow. Need the stuff like Arcanized Circle.
Anduin versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory. Light smiles upon the just.
I think I put away Master Spell, keep Northshire Cleric. Oh, that's a good one. That might draw a lot of cards. Is that right?
Not too quickly.
Is that right? Well, 2 can play that game, my friend.
Right away.
I think I'm ahead, because he used his elemental and he used his coin.
Is someone injured? Get me out of here!
Let the pain speak to me.
Yeah.
Right away.
Putting that out there as well.
I must consider.
He has no easy plays, so hopefully that means
I must
he has no answers. Bananas, alright. that against the Pyro. I can draw quite a bit here.
Right away.
For the king! For honor!
Master spell.
Do you like to play with fire?
Can he clear though?
I wonder.
Alright, that kills one thing. This heal. Master spell.
Right away.
Time to put that away. Such a strange game. Priest. Inner Fire Divine Spirit Priest versus another Inner Fire Divine Spirit Priest.
Star Playtime.
I already found that guy. So he dies immediately. 5, 6, 7. I have 14 attack, which is not enough to kill him just yet. It is super interesting, Q. I agree.
I wonder.
Do you like to play with fire?
Alright, here we go again. Can he clear my stuff? I'm not sure he can. He's one pyro. Now what? But that doesn't... Why did he spend... Wait, why did he spend... I need to save those. Actually, no, I don't. I don't need to save those.
Embrace the void.
For honor.
Five, 10. I have lethal next turn if he doesn't remove my stuff. 10, 15, 18, 20, yeah. Actually, no, if he heals himself, I don't have lethal. That's his play. Let's see if he heals. He doesn't heal. Well played.
Well played. For honor.
Got him! So interesting. So interesting. Aggro priest versus aggro priest. Alright, so our quests are done for today. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I have enough gold for another pack, but I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be the Tavern Brawl. Alright, I'm out of here. See you later, Q.